Hello, and welcome to our short video containing some of the best practices we use here in Territory 6 surrounding our employee readiness centers and our daily dialogue check-in checkout process. This video will illustrate two things: the behaviors and tools we use to prepare our teams to sell, and the behaviors and tools we use to coach and train our employees through our daily dialogue conversations. So let's talk about the Employee Readiness Center. Each of our stores designates one area as an Employee Readiness Center. It should contain everything they need for an employee to be prepared to sell. The purpose of the Readiness Center is twofold. First, it's a training center where employees can be aware and stay current on their e-learnings for the month, and it's an area where they can go to complete their e-learnings at a workstation in a quiet area of the store. Second, it's a one-stop shop containing everything you need to be prepared to sell on our floor. They can grab a walkie, print their individual sales tracker and their goal sheets for the day, and collect their customer experience worksheets that they will need throughout the day. And it's also a place that they can get their binder that contains all the up-to-date sale offers and finance offers that they can show their customers. So once they have their IST, their tracker, their binder, and the collateral, they are ready to check in with a leader. All right, so let's look at how this works from the beginning of an associate's day. Again, they're going to the Readiness Center to get everything they need to get prepared to sell that day. So they grab a walkie, they print their individual sales tracker, and they get their goal sheets for the day. Then they go and collect all the customer experience worksheets that they're going to need throughout the day, and then grab the binder that has all the update information of our sales offer, our finance offers to show their customers. And once they've got all that stuff together, it's now their obligation to find a leader and check in. Now let's take a look at the check-in process. The purpose here is threefold. One, we got to get the employee started off right for the day. We got to greet them, we got to identify immediately on their IST what they're doing right and celebrate those victories. Two, we got to communicate the goals and standards from the business guides and also follow up with their monthly/weekly one-on-one performance tracker. And three, we got to quickly identify an area of opportunity that they have so we can coach them on it. Obviously, the biggest opportunity that they have is the one you want to do the coaching and the role play on. And you want to capture the say and do's on their selling skills coaching form.
Lonzo.
Hey Jim, how's it going?
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing good,
Good to
man.
see you.
Doing
Good to
today.
see you. How long are you going to keep that going, dude?
I don't know, man. I just love the way it feels.
I get hot this time of year,
Yeah,
especially. You got to watch out with it.
I think about cutting it down a little bit.
Good to see you, man. So what you got going on?
No, just checking in.
So what's Paul working on with you right now? What are y'all talking about each week?
Right now, just how to improve my accessories, like the right questions to ask. Also improve my services, again, the right questions to ask, to get a feel for the customer, build that trust.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm loving the productivity. I mean, that's way over what you're expecting for the month. So you're adding a ton of value. That's fantastic. And I see that you're doing a great job of getting the right product for customers because you got one of the best return exchange rates in the entire store. So you're doing a great job of building a relationship. It sounds like you're doing a great job of asking questions and tying that into the right product for the store. My biggest question would be, how can you kind of incorporate this experience that you're obviously building with everybody to help drive better solutions performance?
Now that we've identified an area of opportunity that we're going to work with the employee on, we've got to coach on selling skills. Let's look at how to coach the individual sales tracking opportunity with a selling skills lens. If the associate has a gap in transactions, we're going to look at just the opening the sale portion of the selling skills coaching form. If they have a gap in RPT, we're going to be looking at the selling solutions portion and the asking questions portion of the coaching form. And if the associate has a gap in worksheet execution, we're going to refer back to the asking questions portion and role play with that collateral. If the associate has a gap in ASP, we're going to be looking at the WOW portion of selling skills. And if they have a gap in MPS surveys, we'll be looking at the WOW and the appreciation portion of selling skills. We really want to make sure that we tailor their opportunity with specific behaviors that are on that coaching form.
So excellent, man. So you get solid NPS, right? You're a little bit shy of the one survey per day, but honestly, 100% 5 surveys, solid NPS. So revenue is fantastic.
Thank you.
I mean, 966, the top city district, like that's a huge number, right? So you're doing a fantastic job closing a lot of sales, getting to the customers, which is great. Grant payments 7, you're getting about 1 per shipment, which is awesome, right? But you hit solutions right the opportunity. So accessories, GSP, services, that's where we make our money, that's our remittance.
Right.
My guess, man, is from what I've seen and just what your numbers are telling me, we got missed on our rec sheet, right? So your CRWs, when you're in the sale, that's a little bit of an opportunity. So if you're going through and you're closing these big sales, and you have a solutions opportunity, usually man, that's going to be tied to you not finding out those questions to get deeper into that. That's what's going to build that solutions piece. So, obviously with CRW, you got to ask permission to ask questions, right? Right off the bat, that's the first thing you got to do, just
Okay.
so they know you're taking those notes.
Got it.
All right? And I need you to focus really on this ask questions and understand on this service. So why don't you give me a couple questions you could ask a customer looking at TV?
Sure.
As far as, to help get them into, some of those solutions opportunities. What are some questions you could answer?
What size would you like? What size TV would you like? What kind of research have you done so far? And something as simple as is it a bright room? Is it a dark room? Just trying to get a good understanding of where they're putting the TV.
So I need you to focus for me today. As I'm watching, I want to make sure you have a CRW with every customer. I want to make sure you open up by asking questions.
Okay.
And then make sure you slow that sale down. So what research have you done? If the customer comes up to you and they say, I want this TV, I want you to say, that TV's awesome, man. Why don't you, what made you decide on getting that? Right?
Okay.
That slows them down and gets you the opportunity to start selling.
Sounds good,
Does
man.
that sound like something you can do?
I can do it.
Excellent, man. At the end of the day, I want you to come back, show me what you did.
Sure.
Awesome.
Sounds great, man.
All right, Hector.
Thank you
Kill it
very
to
much,
man.
man.
Thanks, man.
Finally, let's talk about checkout. Here's where we follow up, recalibrate, and or celebrate the success that they had with the say and do behaviors we coached them on. At the end of the employee shift, they've got to check out with a member of leadership and recap their wins and opportunities for the day. Did their say and do's that they were coached on earlier work? How did they feel about it? What were their wins? What do they think they could have improved on? Congratulate the employee on the victories and reinforce the say and do behaviors for their next shift.
Hector,
What's up, bud?
how you doing, man?
Alrighty, man. So,
Check it out?
yes, sir. I actually went ahead and filled out that tracker. Wanted to show you exactly what I did today.
Nice.
So, I totaled everything out. Ended up in a $5,700 day so far. As far as GSP at $580 total, put me at roughly about 10% of GSP.
Which is awesome.
Thank
right?
you.
It's huge. You moved up from 4.
Makes sense.
4 for your month to a 10% day, right?
Right.
That's obviously, let me guess, you're using a CRW?
Absolutely.
Asking the questions?
Absolutely.
Selling solution, and it shows up, right? So that's at work. It shows up every day.
Okay.
Service attention.
$340, so it put me at roughly about a 7%.
So also, right, up from a 1.22.
Mm-hmm.
And then accessories,
780 out of a 5,700 day. Again,
Okay.
a little light, but better than what I'm at right
you
now.
said the example using that CRW every day. I need you to do that every single day. It's
Yeah.
going to help everybody get better, right? Because if you're going to be a leader in the store, you lead in revenue, you start leading in solutions, you lead in what is expected of you, it's going to bring everybody up. We're going to win.
Sounds good.
Awesome job today, man. I love
Appreciate
seeing
it.
the follow. Thank you
See
so
you tomorrow,
much.
man.
See you tomorrow, man.